Hi guys, welcome back. And no, this is not going to be a video about Sharpies, but I did line them up because we are going to be using them, or at least some of them, for this video. As you can see here, I just have some plain blank paper and my Sharpies in different colors. Because this video is going to be about mapping and solving problems using brain dumps. And I'm going just to explain and take you through a system that I personally use sometimes when I feel very much overwhelmed, when I am concerned, and when my anxiety is literally going up and up without even control. So this is going to be my plain paper and the place where I will start to find ways and means on how am I going to solve the problems that I am going through and to find possible solutions for my concerns. So let's say, this is very important, I like to map down the problem that I have. So let's say that my problem is I am not feeling healthy. So this is going to be my problem. This is the center of my problem. Now I am going to take another color because I'm going to visualize them, and I'm going to start putting onto paper whatever it comes to my mind that can help me to solve this problem. So this is going to be the center and my concern, my main concern. So what can I do? I can visit a doctor. I can buy and take some vitamins. I can revise my diet, reduce / eliminate junk foods. This is gonna be sporadic. More fruit and veggies and vegetables. I can enroll in a gym and I can start practicing meditation / also enroll in doing yoga classes. I can go out with friends more often. I can be more organized so that I don't feel stressed. What else? As you can see, in a few minutes, I just came up with a lot of things, and I am going to take just another color, and I'm gonna do red as the most important ones. Revising my diet will be the first steps to take. So I'm going to prioritize and put this as 1 and as 2, and I'm prioritizing them. And I can, let me see, 3, eat more fruits and vegetables. 4, enroll in a gym. What else? 5, eliminate junk foods. I can buy and take some vitamins, over-the-counter vitamins, obviously. Meditation. which is going to be also another important thing. Be more organized, 8 and 9. So let's say I did this sort of mind mapping. I was writing quite slanting, so apologies for that. But this is what it happens when you do the mind mapping of your problem. And this is sort of a brain dump. Obviously, it can have a lot of other things included to it. But I just scribbled. I just wrote whatever came to my mind in that moment. So I am visualizing my concern in the center, but I am also visualizing my possible decisions, my possible solutions to a problem. Because if you just look at the problem and you never think that there could be possible solutions, in reality, when you think about it, when you do a brainstorming session with yourself, you can still come up with a lot of solutions. Let's say that these are going to be the initial steps towards single projects. So for example, if I'm gonna take the visiting of a doctor as a project on its own, then it will get to a whole new level. So let's say, so now I'm gonna say the first one of my solutions was visit a doctor. So I'm gonna write here, visit a doctor. And what do I have to do so that I plan that project? And what I can do is I can obviously list doctors related to my health problem. So that's the first thing you would need to do. Then you need to get their contacts. Sorry for the mistake. Get their contact number. Then you need to, if you have them, why not? List up questions you might have to discuss them with the doctor. What else you can do? Do the appointment. You can prepare any documents. Prepare documents related to your health history. And if, for example, it is a particular condition that you might suspect it has to do with something that comes from your parents, or that your parents or family members have already had it, you can ask for family history, so that when you go to your doctor, you are quite prepared with all the information at hand. So, stemming up from my problem that I am not feeling healthy, I found all these types of solutions. And for these types of solutions, I did, one of them was visit the doctor, and which was my priority number 1. So I mind mapped some other things that I might need to do in this project. If, for example, I am going to look into another one, which is going to be, let's just look for one. Let's say we're going to map now more fruit and vegetables. So I'm gonna take the papers away and I'm gonna write more fruit and vegetables. So, taking another color, because it helps me to feel better in while I'm mapping, to use different colors. So this is the original, as I said. This is more fruit and vegetables. this is what I'm gonna do. First, I can purchase fresh products. And for that, I might need to do a list of fruits and vegetables I like. Because if you don't like them, you don't need to purchase them. I will be going into internet research for recipes that include more fruit and vegetables and will help me to eat more of them. The next thing will be sort out and print recipes I like. Sorry for the writing types, but I'm a bit uncomfortable because I have to even keep the camera very close. So my handwriting is not that much neat and pretty. What else would I be able to do? Look into the library, look at library for books that will help me to eat more fruit and vegetables, and do a list of dinners and lunches easy for me to choose from. So, one of the solutions, which is eating more fruit and vegetables, has been tackled by all these possible things. These are the project. So, starting back again, this is the main problem. These are the possible solutions that I found, and this is every single solution, how I put it step by step and went into the nitty-gritty details of how I am going to tackle this possible solution to my original problem. And obviously these need to get done and need to have their to-dos so that I can do the appointment, I can prepare the documents related to my health history, etc., etc. So then the nitty-gritty details of each and every one of these will be in a simple to-do list. So I gave you two examples of how two of the solutions that I have identified, which is visit the doctor and more fruit and vegetables for my concern, were mapped into these two other brainstorming sessions. So as you can see, it did not take a lot to do this. It did not take a lot to map things out, do your brain dump, do your brainstorming session, and come up with a possible solution. It just takes a little bit of a relaxation, some time for yourself, some free time, and you can go on with it. You just need to be open to finding solutions yourself, and you just need to help yourself to map whatever is concerning you. Don't be afraid to go through your problem. Don't be afraid to try to feel better. You are actually helping yourself. And by the way, what are you using? Just a bunch of papers and a whole amount of Sharpies. Nothing else, nothing more than that. So you are just doing a brainstorming session. One tip, sometimes I just discuss the problem with my boyfriend and with my partner, my best friend, all you can think. Sometimes I find myself just speaking to him and discussing with him the biggest problems that I basically face, like everyone out there. And it's amazing the amount of tips that he is able to offer me when I never think about that. So brainstorming sessions about a problem which might be much more serious, obviously, than what I have mapped in this video. Speaking to someone else, speaking about your concern to someone else, that particular person might come up with a lot more ideas than what you think. When you sometimes just look at problems, you just see the problem. But remember this, if I can be of a little bit of an advice, whatever the problem, there is always going to be a solution or a part solution to make you feel a little bit better. So it's very, very important that you try to do your utmost to find that solution that will make you be happier than what you maybe are today or in this particular moment. So speak to your loved ones. If possible, do a brainstorming session. Speak to them. Get their opinions, get their ideas. You never know what might be out there. Obviously, you have to choose the people that you love, that you trust, but it's important. And these sort of mind mapping things have helped me a lot throughout many of my difficult times. And I can assure you that last year has been one of the most difficult years in my life. I have experienced a lot of problems at work. I have experienced a lot of anxiety and a lot of depressive moments. And doing these things, seeing these colors, mapping, writing, scribbling, whatever, was that little bit extra that made me feel better. So I hope that I have given you at least a bit of an idea, at least a little bit of tips, tricks, whatever that could help you feel a little bit better. Until next video, take care of yourselves. Remember that planning and organizing can help you a lot to de-stress yourself, and never take anything for granted in life and no one for granted, most importantly, and always live and love with all your heart. Until next video, bye.